Explain where you place your fingertips on the strings.
Yeah, very important. You don't want to play flat like this because you're going to cut off notes behind. You need to play up on your fingertips. A nice curvature here is what you want on your left hand. You want a nice curvature here. You don't want to be flat like this because you're going to cut off strings. You're going to dampen or deaden strings in the back. You need to play up on your fingertips, not on your flat or not too far over. Use this as your guide. Here's a curve right here. Don't bring your thumb up like this. Keep your thumb nicely right in here. Okay? Now sometimes the thumb will move because, these things aren't written in stone. But, ideally you'd like to have your thumb right about in here, I would say. I use this right here, right along in here. This knuckle should just run. Sometimes it may creep up depending on, certain moves that are being made, because certain moves are,
So when you push down your fingers on the frets, do you put them on the metal bars or you put them in between?
Good question. What you want to do is you don't want to play back here on a fret. When you finger a string, a held string as opposed to an open string, here's an open A. Okay. Now here we'll finger a B note, let's say. Okay. Now you don't want this finger back here. You want it right on just this side of the fret. Guitar playing is very similar to being a carpenter. You want nice clean edges. You want everything nicely fashioned, just like a carpenter would fashion a beautiful cabinet. That's what you're doing here. Okay?
So it doesn't go in the middle of the bar or fret, it goes right behind it?
Ideally, you want to have the finger in any position, in anything you're doing. You want that finger, whether it's a chord, a scale, an interval, whatever you're doing, you want to look for that. Now, sometimes you may not be able to do that. And other people who have smaller hands, they may be right in the middle of the fret. Okay, you're going to get a sound that's okay, but optimally, the optimum way to do it, and the ideal way, would be to have it right next to the fret. Not on top of the fret, because you won't get any sound. That's what you'll get. Right? The reason why is because it's a more accurate note you're going to get. And there's less fooling with... It's just a more stable... You'll get a cleaner note. If it's back here, you have a chance of not really having that clean of a note. Okay, it's a much better way to do it, right? Nipped, not on top, just this side of the fret. Okay, and that applies to all fingers. Okay.
Go for the positions now.
Okay, now in the classical guitar, you'll see the positions. First position is.